Hello. Could somebody confirm for me if you guys can hear me? If you guys can hear me clearly, please let me know in the chat so that we can continue the live stream. Okay, great. Thank you for the confirmation. Good afternoon, guys. I hope that you are doing well. Welcome to a new stream. DXY trap for fuck's sake. Yeah, absolutely. Not really a sore throat, but it hurts a little, so I'm sorry if my voice isn't sounding the best. I think that I am getting a little sick, but again, so not feeling sick yet, but it's not the best as well. Ferocious, yeah, DXY is trapped. I mean, the price action on majors is absolutely horrible. This is definitely something that this is just pure shite. This is absolutely something that I do not want to be participating in. I hope that you guys are having a good week so far. It is trading between, yeah. uh, Look, in general, I think, and with the majority of the people, that a lot of the guys that were going trapped at the beginning of the week playing EU longs, GU longs, which was very, very logical. And sometimes it just happens that a setup is not going to play out. It's just that's just a scenario. That's the probability of the trading game. In the end, we are at a new month, new quarter as well. NFP week. Trump is speaking tonight about the tariff policy. All in all, it could just be very much be the case that we are going to see extended consolidation going into at least Friday, the NFP release, and maybe we can have some more clarity afterwards. Look, in my opinion, since we did not get the sustained breakdown further down on dollar, it could still be the case that following this entire daily range, after we took out this pool of sell side liquidity, we could still reprice higher and still be in a valid bearish scenario. But for now, we are just simply consolidating. And when we are now consolidating, yeah, I'm not betting to either side. I'm going to wait for clear confirmation in the form of displacement so that we can play the continuation. And if that lower or higher, I'm fine with both, but I'm still open to both scenarios. It's definitely not set in stone that we are just going to see a drop from here, in my opinion, especially due to the fact that with this move higher, we broke structure, so it could still be the case that we are going to see a repricing into premium of the daily range. But majors is just simply not interesting to me right now. I'm not a 1 minute scalper. I tend to use a little bit more of the higher time frame. So this is some sort of price action that I tend to avoid at all costs because this is not where my edge is laying around. So it's not favorable conditions in general to put action in. For me, at least, there are of course a lot of people that tend to be trading well inside of consolidations. But from my knowledge, from my perspective, it's just simply not the best for me. And that's also okay. Knowing what you're good at and what you are like, what your strengths and weaknesses are, is very important. And that also means that if your weaknesses are showing on the chart, be careful with participating into trades. Be patient. Your patience will be rewarded in the end. The only thing that looks semi-interesting to me are indices. Indices are, in my opinion, bearish. Looking at the daily chart on ES, we did reprice into premium of the daily range, where we have this high towards this low. Let's do this one. We can see that on Monday we took out this swing low. We saw a retracement higher into this daily gap. This also repriced into a premium of the entire daily range inside the internal range liquidity pool. And we are now seeing a reversal being formed on the daily time frame today. Looking for this to continue more down. Only thing that you could take in consideration why we are not done with downside yet is due to Nasdaq. Look, on Nasdaq, we did also reprice into the daily range, which is of course good, but when we take a look at the entire daily range, here we did not reprice into premium yet, but I consider it to see it as like, since NQ is like significantly more weaker on the higher time frame perspective compared to ES, I just simply think that ES did the repricing into premium and that NQ is not going to do the repricing into premium of that 19,757 level, and that we are just going to see a drop. It would be the confirmation if we are able to close below the new week opening gap, then sell side liquidity should be next for the major indices. We do also have S&T divergence with YM, where we are creating failure swings at the highs over here. Uh, so in general, this is the only thing that I would take into consideration for potential setups, and that is indices towards sell side liquidity on the daily time frame. This is the only, yeah, this is simply the only thing that looks interesting to me right now. Is there anything that you guys are seeing on the charts, or maybe you have a specific question on the analysis? Feel free to ask away, so that we can have a little discussion about it. Because I can just keep rambling on with the charts, but I do simply not see a lot. Also, in favor of bearishness on indices, VIX is also going higher, which I could easily see it go towards 23. What is it? 2352 and potentially even 2480, which is of course in favor of more downside on indices overall. The only, yeah, if we are bullish on indices intraday, which again, I'm not betting on that, then a sweep on the low will probably, I don't know, but maybe we are already. A sweep of the low and a rejection off of this, like going into new week opening gap, and we are bouncing, then we could see a potential scenario that we are going to take out, and we are going to see a reversal, and we are going towards these relative equal highs on Nasdaq. However, these highs are S&T divergence with yes. So again, I'm not betting on that. I would say that we are going down. And convictional closure below the new week opening gap is going to be the confirmation that we are going to see the move towards sell side. But looking at how this current daily candle is being formed, it looks like that we could be speaking about a Wednesday high of the week profile, where we are going to see the Wednesday reversal Thursday, Friday continuation, but still we are in NFP week, of course. So take that in consideration with your trades, where Friday could just mess up the entire weekly profile in general. But for now, it is very much favorable for downside. With that being said, I hope that that is clear for you guys, and also why that it is also clear why I'm avoiding um majors right now compared to anything else. Yeah, I hope that's clear, guys. We are now taking out the low on ES. We are also taking out the low on Nasdaq. Yeah, look, new week opening gap is the area to look out for a bounce. Also going into the news event in around 23 minutes. Also, by the way, guys, if you enjoy these kinds of live streams, make sure to leave a like, subscribe on the channel, which helps the channel grow and to get it more out there to the public. Of course, we always have multiple streams, almost on the daily, I think. I do not have the entire schedule on the top of my head, but a lot of different people, a lot of different trades, a lot of different analysis, also types of analysis, so you can always find something that you are resonating with so that you can grow as a trader in general. The latest trends. Hello, bro. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Curious to see how we are going to react from this. Personally, since I am bearish, uh, I would like to see strong closures below it. We will see. We will see. VIX is really getting elevated right now, and that's also translates into the bearishness on the S, and that also leads, of course, towards more bearishness on the other assets as well. Here you can also clearly see on the chart, if we take a look at the price action from here, this is the daily open. We can clearly see that Nasdaq is the weakest out of the three from an intraday perspective. All right, almost approaching the area. Still, also, this could be stop run into BOI and that we are going to see a reversal, but that's what news needs to show us. is the also taking out Monday high here on yes, dropping back into that range. So yeah, to me, from a pure price action perspective, also with how the daily candles are forming, with the rotation back into Monday's range, we are likely going to see more continued downside. Do, 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 do. Are creating SMT at the lows now. Still not really significant in my opinion. I'm not even going to give a bias on this, guys. I just leave this alone. Dollar looks absolutely shite. Looks absolutely terrible. What are we here? Also, we are already at 50%-ish of the average ADR, which is quite a lot, especially since we are not even at the open yet. That's, of course, in like around an hour. So also take that in consideration, guys. What is What do you guys think about the market? Nothing to say about it? All right, good. Okay, guys, since there is like no interaction and the plan I've made out is clear, no interest for me in the charts further, so I'm going to close off the live stream and I will see you guys back next week.